fiscal year 2022-2023 is year 2 of the SEAMEO INNOTECH 10th 5-year development plan. It was a year of continuance, but also of change and transformation. As the rest of the world also emerged from the pandemic, INNOTECH also opened its doors to clients and resumed on-site activities and operations. Amidst the changes taking place in the region and in its host country during the year in review, the Center continued to implement the activities and initiatives approved by the SEAMEO Council in 2021. Halfway through her first year of leadership as Center Director, Dr. Leonor Magtolis-Briones instituted a 6-point agenda to set new directions and enhance INNOTECH's strategic objectives and goals for the 10th FYDP. INNOTECH continued to chalk up significant accomplishments as we pursued our mandate of service to the Southeast Asian education community. In pursuit of our goal to strengthen the human infrastructure in education, INNOTECH served the learning needs of 29,792 educators in Southeast Asia through its training courses, MOOCs, and other learning events. The Center launched the Southeast Asian School Leadership Program, or CSLP, to which the Center invited 56 school leaders from 9 countries to discuss national policies and directives and find ways to apply them as new school-level strategies and actions. INNOTECH also continued offering its massive open online courses, or MOOCs, with a total of 19,115 learners enrolled during this fiscal year. The Center also ran off-the-shelf courses. These are customized online programs for teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching staff. The 9th Flexible Learning Tutors Capacity Building and Certification was held in Singapore and Malaysia, participated by 32 Flexible Learning Tutors, or FLTs. INNOTECH recognizes the importance of incubating innovative technologies and solutions to provide an enjoyable learning experience to educators in the region. Last fiscal year, it released the beta version of its first game-based project, The Principal, on Google Play and Apple App Store. The Joint Graduate Diploma Program, or JGDP, grants INNOTECH course completers with academic units in a partner university's equivalent graduate program. For this cycle, INNOTECH held a learning event with partner institutions featuring micro-credentials, futures thinking, and blockchain technology. In its efforts to provide technical assistance to the ministries of education in Southeast Asia and accelerate the transfer of its mature technologies, INNOTECH conducted in-country assistance programs in Cambodia, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam. INNOTECH is committed to enhancing the quality of learning outcomes, which includes the alignment of curriculum, instruction, learning assessment, and school-level quality assurance. Our research team initiated research on pedagogical approaches and innovative early grades reading intervention, identified innovative solutions for acceleration to address learning needs, and collaborated with institutional partners on improved learning outcomes. Keeping its mandate to identify educational needs and innovative solutions of the region, the Center funded an Educational Innovation Accelerated Program, or EIAP. In its first implementation, 2 innovators were chosen and underwent workshops to implement their acceleration plans until November 2023. The Center also strengthened its linkage with other research institutions through the SEAMEO INNOTECH Research Partnership Grant, or SIRPG. Early this year, the Center identified the second batch of the SIRPG grantees, which includes De La Salle University, National University, the Royal University of Phnom Penh, and St. Paul University in Quezon City. INNOTECH also escalated its study on the motivation of teachers to other countries in the region. The Center aims to develop a framework for the motivations of teachers in Southeast Asia to stay in the teaching profession. To strengthen the quality of learning outcomes in reading, Innotech embarked on a 2-year research study named Technology-Enabled Early Grades Reading Intervention Towards Able Readers, Adept Learners, or TIGRI-ARAL. The TIGRI-ARAL is primarily meant to determine effective TIGRI models utilized by public and private schools in the Philippines. To support SEAMEO member countries' emergency strategies by ensuring learning continuity, the Center produced 11 volumes of infographics from the Education in Emergencies, or EIE, resource kit. Another project named Digital Technology for Education, or DT4E, focused on strengthening the digital citizenship and capabilities of Southeast Asian parents and caregivers so that they can pass it down to their children at home through DT4E for Parents. For knowledge management, we reached out to the Center stakeholders through quarterly webinars and online research dissemination events, podcasts, as well as video documentary series, along with 64 knowledge videos produced. The Center also live-streamed its National Teachers Month Knowledge Forum via its social media accounts last October 2022. The Center launched the first issue of the Educational Innovation Digest, featuring educational innovations developed during the pandemic, and was launched in the High Officials Meeting in November 2022. As a technical assistance to DepEd National Capital Region, or NCR, the Center repackaged video materials for reading in the early grade and developed instructional videos to support the comprehensive rapid literacy assessment. Innotech also developed video and audio-based learning materials to support remote learning and teacher development. The Center also launched several projects related to online protection and career development for children. Innotech also continues to provide technical assistance to the DepEd's Career Guidance Program through the Career Development for Children, or CD4C, which aims to equip early grade learners with age-appropriate career development skills. To ensure that relevant and responsive learning environments are enhanced, the Center completed the improvements made to the Innotech Flexible Learning Management System, or iFlex, which serves as the main platform used for hosting the set of courses offered by the organization to learners, teachers, school heads, and non-teaching personnel. The Center continuously maintained and managed its technology backbone to fully support its programs, projects, activities, and daily operations through its responsive infrastructure, such as servers and backups, computer workstations, software applications and productivity tools, and the Center's distance learning platform. The Center also expanded its linkages and partnerships with various international and national institutions via Memoranda of Understanding, or MOU, and Memoranda of Agreement, or MOA. To further integrate digital technology to support learning and development options that will allow learners to use them anywhere, anytime, and anyhow, Innotech launched its first educational podcast last April entitled Tara Turo, which focused on planning and implementing the alternative delivery strategy called IMPACT, which stands for Instructional Management by Parents, Community, and Teachers. The first awardees of the Southeast Asian Educational Innovation Award shared their innovations through dissemination fora among fellow educators in Thailand and in the Philippines. Innotech continues to support the implementation of Opportunity 2.0, which seeks to strengthen the second chance education programs for vulnerable out-of-school youth in the Philippines. The Center ran professional development programs for alternative learning system implementers, monitoring and evaluation, and mounted the National Survey on Community Learning Centers. Opportunity 2.0 is a USAID project in the Philippines with EDC as the principal implementing agency. The fiscal year saw the completion of the GIZ-supported Regional Wash in Schools program. Innotech supported GIZ in implementing the Fit for School program through the production of videos for key water, sanitation, and hygiene, or WASH in schools activities. In collaboration with the Research Triangle Institute or RTI International, the center participated in the successful tender for a USAID project, Improving Learning Outcomes for Asia, to advance evidence on learning outcomes improvement in Asia. The USAID, RTI, the Delivery Associates, and Innotech organized a startup workshop and regional partners meeting in April 2023. ILOA is meant to support the education development initiatives of USAID missions in 15 Asian countries. The center continued to work towards attaining and maintaining high levels of client satisfaction and continual improvement through the effective management and monitoring of processes, activities, and initiatives under the center's quality management and learning services management systems. The center also successfully passed the ISO 9001-2015 recertification and the ISO 29993-2017 surveillance audits last June. No non-conformities were identified based on the external audit results and recommended the center for continued certification. This fiscal year also brings the creation of the newest office of the center, the Legal, Policy, and Quality Management Office. Focusing and valuing its human infrastructure and to provide the highest quality of services and support, Innotech recognizes the need to invest, manage, and develop the competencies of its staff members. The center continued to implement policies and projects concerning the employees' overall holistic well-being. Innotech also believes in supporting its staff to have a work-life balanced state of health, conducting 4 wellness programs and activities throughout the year. Internal and external stakeholders benefited from Innotech's contribution to SEAMEO's social responsibility. The center participated in DepEd's National Schools Maintenance Week, Brigada Eskwela, and other related activities. Donations of various school and office supplies and books were given to 4 public schools in Manila, Bulacan, Abra, and Sorsogon City. The center also ensures continuity of center operations through the generation of adequate net revenues, resilient cost management and financial system, and guaranteed financial support from the government of the Philippines. The center secured an unqualified audit opinion from its independent external auditor, showing that the center's financial statements are fair, clean, and appropriately represented. To start a community of youth leaders in the region, Innotech gathered more than 200 youth leaders, educators, and education stakeholders in its first international youth-led summit to elevate education to the top of the global agenda. The Youth Summit 2023, with the theme Transforming Education in Southeast Asia, served as a platform for young people to voice their opinions, share knowledge and innovations, engage with fellow youth and key stakeholders, and convey their collective recommendations on transforming education in the region. In keeping with its advocacy of balancing science and technology with the arts and the humanities, the center unveiled the White Room Gallery with an inaugural exhibit entitled Ugma, Ugnayan ng Sining at Teknolohiya. Most of the participating artists are members of Art Vocacy, an organization committed to uplift the underserved indigenous children across the Philippines. Accomplishing all the mentioned projects and programs was made possible through the cooperation and support of the Ministries of Education in Southeast Asia, multilateral development organizations, partner institutions, and the support of our host, the Philippine Department of Education. All these underline SEAMEO INNOTECH's continued commitment to the Ministries of Education of the region, exploring every opportunity to reach out to our partners, the Southeast Asian learning community, our co-workers in education and development, strengthening the synergy of technology, arts and humanities to overcome barriers to inclusive, quality, and meaningful education opportunities for every Southeast Asian learner.